Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's some booming news. Well, I was going to be done today, and I was mostly done today because I got most of the news that I could. But there seems to be way more news. Andrew Tate was just arrested. Yeah, you heard me, just arrested. There's a lot of allegations going on. We don't know what the true thing is. We have to wait until he, well, obviously, see what really he's being put in under. But, yeah. But there's some little bit weird things going on. We might think it's the WEF or whatever that's going after Andrew Tate. I'm going to connect some dots here. But let's take a few video clips and see what's going on, what he said, and some interesting stuff. All right, let's take a look at this.
House gases. I'm obviously a stranger to online controversy. It's not something I often do. But now, the mainstream press is commenting on the fact that I was informing Greta that my very extensive car collection with internal combustion engines, which run on dead dinosaurs, have an enormous emission profile. So I'm actually mad at Greta, right? Because she doesn't realize she's been programmed. She doesn't realize she's a slave of the Matrix. She thinks she's doing good. Someone has sat her down and convinced her to try and convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot.
Well, that didn't end up very well. Well, we have a lot more other evidence as well that Andrew Tate was going on and talking about Greta Thunberg and how immediately after the clearly the next day, something happened and he ended up getting arrested. Well, he had a few things to say after that fact, or well, before. He kind of announced or predicted the prophecy, or what we would call a prophet, of him potentially getting arrested or Epsteined. You don't believe me? Take a look at this clip.
Ever kill myself. I truly believe they're going to come and they're going to try and kill me on a long enough time frame because they tried to shut me up and I won't shut up. They're either going to try and put me in jail or they're going to kill me, and I would never kill myself under any circumstances ever. And the reason I say this, and I say this to people, and they go, but what can they put you in jail for? And I'm like, how ignorant are you in your ignorance to believe they need a reason? You believe it's fair. You believe I can get a lawyer and prove myself innocent. That's not how it works. They decide you're guilty long before and they find a reason why. And it doesn't matter what you do about it, you will pay the fucking price. It's not fair. None of it is. Every single system's corrupt. It actually annoys me when people say that to me. Well, just get a lawyer. Why? They can't put you in jail if you're innocent. Yes, they fucking can. And that's what people don't understand about the world. They can and they do and they fucking will.
So, believe me now? Well, we have a bit more information, or rather, hazy information, I would say. But we're going to go over a few things and try to see what really happened. There's not much to say because this happened very, very recently. So we're going to go directly into this and say that incendiary influencer Andrew Tate, brother arrested on sex trafficking allegations. Report. Now, this is alleged. We don't know. We obviously, he was shown this before and all that, but we don't actually know. I think it was denied in 2018. So this is all up in the air. This is for speculation. Obviously, we don't truly know. So police in tactical gear descended on a Villa Andrew Tate and brother Tristan was staying at Thursday to detain the British brothers on kidnapping and rape charges, judicial sources told remaining outlet Libertaria. Armed with battery rams and guns sweeping through the dark villa before escorting to Tate into a car. The brothers had allegedly detained two young women, one American citizenship and one Romanian, inside the villa against their will in April, where they were subjected to physical violence and mental coercion. Police said that Tate allegedly formed an organized crime group and sexually exploited women by forcing them to perform pornographic demonstrations, pornographic for the purpose of producing and disseminating through social media platforms. The brothers were questioned for 5 hours by police on April 11th, but were released. Libertaria reported, so officers recovered various weapons during the raid, including several guns, a knuckle duster, hatchet, and swords of varying length, in addition to stacks of money. A video of Tate being escorted into a car and flanked by two officers was shared shortly after the news broke. Tate's arrest could have been set off by his Twitter feud with environmental activist Greta Thunberg the day prior. The controversial influencer Tate tagged her in a post showing off his 33 cars and asked for her address so he would continue to brag that they contribute greatly to pollution. We're going to actually see this. So, he does say this, Andrew Tate, which is this on December 27th, 1:58 a.m. Hello, Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 8.0 liter quad turbo. My two Ferrari 812 Capitazone have a 6.5 liter V12s. This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions. And she replies, as of December 28th, yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getathird.com. So, this is where she replied to. This is December 28th, and we really want to go into a full outlet, December 28th, 3:07 a.m. And he was arrested. So, is there a possibility this is happening? Yes. Very, very possible. But until we find out more, we'll have to wait and see. Looks like we don't mess with the higher-ups, people. The elites. You want to say how corrupt the world is? I don't think we even know how bad the corrupt the world is. And let me say this straight up. I'm not usually a huge fan of Andrew Tate. I do see he does say some things that were true in terms of what's pertaining to men and stuff like that. I do agree with that, but not everything I agree with. I think he spurgs out a lot. I think he's a little bit crazy, but this is nothing to do with his really about his conspiracy theories or whatever. But this has to do with him going after kind of memeing on Greta Thunberg and then him literally getting arrested. Could this be a show? Don't know. Again, we have to wait and see. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.